Hey kiddos, it's almost Thanksgiving, and I decided we should do a Thanksgiving theme on how to draw something, hot rod style. So we're gonna do turkey rod. All right, so again, start off with your basics. You can use a pencil, you can use Sharpie or marker or pen or color crayons or whatever you got laying around, and just a normal piece of printer paper. And let's do something kind of goofy and fun with this. So I think I'm going to do some kind of old school coupe hot rod kind of truck thing. And it's going to be kind of wacky, so we could draw any way you want, but I'm going to start off with the roof. And I'm going to do a line with a little curve at the end. It can have a little bit of a curve going into it. On the front, I'm going to do another curve, but smaller the opposite way. A little straight line. And this is going to make the windshield. It's not very tall. This section right here is going to come all the way down, close to the bottom of the page. And it's going to come all the way across the bottom, about the same as it's the visor right here. So we're going to come all the way up to there. And now at the windshield, we're going to make a slight curve, then straight down. Now we're going to do our window. And our window is also going to be flat and straight here. Something like that. Flat and straight, equal with this line. Then we want to make it curve up here, make kind of a wacky shape. All right, and that's our cab basically. We could draw lines in for doors just so you could tell where a door is. Maybe a door handle. Pretty easy. Next, we're going to draw the bed. And the bed's just a rectangle. Super simple. And then we're going to draw our wheel right in this area here, or a tire, nice and big. Because hot rods have big wheels and tires. Then we're going to draw the rim inside of there. And we'll draw the hub inside of the rim. And that's pretty much our basic wheel for now. I thought it'd be fun if we threw maybe some pumpkins or something back here. So just kind of a round, oblong kind of shape. A couple of those sitting like that. And then draw these half circle tape shaped lines in here. Kind of makes it look like a pumpkin. And then our stem. So it's got a couple pumpkins rolling around in the back. Next, we're going to do the front end. And that's just going to be another straight line, right about where my finger is, and kind of going at an angle here. And a little line straight down. That's the nose, that's the hood of our truck. And what I like to do too, see the bottom of this wheel here, I want to keep it straight across the bottom. So I'm going to make a line all the way over to this side. Just so I can line up this wheel and it doesn't look too out of proportion. We're just going to do a nice circle. And then a smaller circle inside of that one. And a really small circle in the middle. Now this area's missed a little something here, and that's okay. We're going to put some of our exhaust pipes right here. And for those, we're going to do these kind of round tube shapes. So start off about 3/4 up from the wheel, make a little half circle, and then a straight, or it's flat, but it's at an angle line. And I do a few of those. Maybe one more, like this. Okay. Now from this part of the wheel, we're going to do another one and bend the reverse. Bend it that direction instead. And this is going to come all the way up to about this part of the cab here. And then we're going to pretend that it disappears in here. We're going to do a couple of small lines like that. That's like our frame. Then we're going to do a half circle back here. Pretty big. The line coming straight, a line coming at an angle. And that's our exhaust pipe. You can't see it underneath the truck, but that's where it's going to come out at right there. Now, we're going to make a big crazy engine. So I like to draw a straight line here and here. This is going to be what's called the blower. We're going to do another small rectangle in front of that and color it black. And then we're going to do a half round shape back here. We're going to connect the two lines at the top. Then we're going to make just these floating, I call them floating half lines because they don't connect all the way up here. Make like 4 of those. And that's basically the blower. On top of that, we have to do a spacer, a little space piece here. Super simple. And we're going to put our giant hood scoop. And we want to kind of make it look like it's got like some lines or fins in the scoop. Something like that maybe. All right. Now for the turkey. We're going to do a big round circle here, but we're not going to connect it at the top. So we're going to start here. Stop right about there. And right here. Because the head's going to be right here. We're going to do another circle. And this circle we're also going to start here and back to that line. So we've got that basic setup. We need to draw the turkey feathers, which I like to start right here in this corner. Draw a big swoopy ellipse, whatever you want to call that. I'll draw a few of those. And that's his tail. And we want to draw where his arm would be. So we're kind of going to make it look like a bunch of curvy triangles to make it look like a feather. Okay. And next, we're going to do some sunglasses sideways, like draw a line going back here, the little arm. I'll draw a square, and then fill that in. Maybe make that a little thicker. Sunglass shape. Now we need to do his beak, which is kind of long and sharp. Curve, and then curve going back up. And then we're going to make something funny here, where this beak touches right here. We're going to make a big teardrop type look. Okay, so that's going to be his mouth. And then we draw a line in the middle of that. Now it kind of looks like he has teeth. Add a few more lines. Look at that, he's got teeth. The next piece is we got to do something just outside of this. It kind of still looks like his beak. So we're going to start here where it meets, go a little bit thicker, and then back over. All right. Now we need to draw that thing that hangs down from his chin, whatever the heck they call that. And that just kind of looks like paint drips to me. Make it look like it's dripping. And then back up to his chin. And turkeys are usually bald, so we'll leave it at that. Maybe put in a couple more little triangles back here to look like his feathers are swooping back like flames, like he's going real fast. Okay. Now, we're going to make his arm looks like he's holding a shifter. So we're going to draw a line at an angle to the top of the roof. And then inside the window, we're going to do another one. And draw another line right next to that line. Okay. And now we're going to draw from this point, we're going to do kind of a smooth shape. It swoops down, comes forward and touches that line we made. Then we're going to do a half circle. And then where this line comes in, we're going to draw kind of like fingers. We're just going to do lines that curve up like this. So it kind of looks like that's his hand grabbing it. And then we're going to make a shape, an angle shape that's going to look kind of like his elbow. So it'll kind of come back up there. So it looks like it's his elbow. It looks like he's shifted now. Now we want to do some stuff inside the cab so it looks like he's sitting in there. So let's do half circle shape here. That looks like the back of the seat. And then maybe he's kind of stuffed in there. So we're going to draw another half circle shape here. So it looks like his butt's kind of sitting on there. Another half circle shape right here. Another line. Just making some funny lines in there. It looks like his legs are maybe stuffed in there or something. And there we go. That's our crazy truck, rod, turkey, something, happy Thanksgiving style hot rod. And then you can color any colors you want. I'd probably do my turkey in some yellows and oranges and browns, and do the hot rod maybe, you know, blue or something, and then some orange for the pumpkins. We could do scallops on the side of this door. So a scallop would be really easy with flames. So a scallop is where you take a line, you draw straight down, don't touch the top, draw a line straight back. Do the same thing on the bottom, where we're going to stop sooner, about there. And then from this line forward, we're going to slightly go up at an angle. Stop just before we get to that line. Same thing with this one, slightly at an angle. And then come down a small line and up a small line. And then now we can do a flame. So it's got a curve, another curve, and just keep making these nice swoopy looking lines so you get a flame in there. Yeah, that looks really hot rod-like. And if you want to learn how to draw flames, go back to one of my other videos. I did a video all on how to draw hot rod flames. So anyways, this is my turkey rod for Thanksgiving this year. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time.